by Paul Raingate and Roy Bailey. James 2011. Dave Barrett. 4-inch scale Burrell road loco, completed in 2007, having taken 2 years to build. This one goes under the name of Bonnie Ladd. This engine was best in show at Harrogate Moblin for 1 month in New York. This is a 3 and 4 meter scale, engine of 4 speed 1. Built in 1994, covered by the Federal in 2004, leading 5 episodes. Started in 2005 and then completely stripped down. And number 86, I think all the way from County Durham. 4-inch scale barrel, down to the big edge, along with lagging the boiler and the reflex. And a new back axle. And the 3-inch scale Atkinson steam wagon, Dave Barbara, purchased in 2005, exhibited by the Third complete with the trailer. The move along to the double seating start here today. This is the engine's 4th year at Driffield and the 2nd year at the moving exhibit. Built 97 coming along. And that's a 4-inch scale Burrell single-cylinder traction engine, built over a 5.5 years. Owned by Chris Poole at Pickering. This one took 4.5 years to build. It's the Burrell. One of the short 4-inch scale Burrell steam wagon in the country. This one goes under the name of Millie, purchased by its present owner in 2008. Carried out quite a lot of remedial work. Then with exclamation marks after it, being exhibited by John Ray. articulated trailer behind. And then it appears we have a fire centre there. Looking at it, I would rather think... Goes by the name of Bellingham. This N-class roller is believed to be the only surviving example. Then we have our visitors from Scotland, Mr. Steele of Fife. This vehicle is a Fowler. The mid 1920s, possibly early 1930s, before they were superseded by the petrol engine, which is the bias engine. Started with Robert Wynne, haulage contracted in Newport in South Wales. Flying air, then it was sign rating on the side there, built in 1915. First supplied to John Cragg of Romsey. It was then passed on to George Rogers, Sherman of Shipping Salisbury, Gloucestershire. It is now owned by Dean Johnson from Wakefield. Number 37, the Apex Barker, just going past me, 1946. Absolutely marvellous body. But you spent a little bit of time cleaning it up this morning. You get a bonus for that. Oh dear. And the Burrell, this is the one with the two flags on the front, the Burrell, the 15-ton road roller of 1922. First owned by Isaac Ball of Wall. Leave a little note telling the driver that they're all to get this big. But unfortunately, if he had to do this the second time, the driver probably wouldn't have a job. Did you notice along the canopy, it's all scalloped along the side, and all of the Isaac Ball vehicles had this done. Originally, I think that canopy stretched to include since 1923. That's the Harrison family from Gembley. And the Turner brothers, Sherman's engine there, just going past me.
back in 1960 where the access roads to Hinkley Point nuclear station. Number 37. 38. Right. That's the Burrow 15-ton road roller. Goes by the name of Taipan. First owned by Isaac Ball. To power is right. Point completely restored. Then we have Surprise. One of the original four engines to initiate fractionated rallies in 1953 at Pickering. We saw it yesterday in the haulage demonstration just going past. Number 26 in your programme is Pearl. By the General Somerset. Bought by the present owners in 2001 and has undergone a full restoration. And the first one going past me, the blue one, is the Sentinel DG6 of 1933. And the Pastor Wellington.
And the first of the steam lorries is the Sentinel wagon of 1925, owned by Robert Goodwill. Spent the majority of his working life in the ownership of James and Sons, transporting bulk grains in the London area, and restored from scrap in 1998. It's seen out and about quite a lot at various shows and galas around the area. It has brought the organ with it. Dan has been powering the organ down in the corner here most of the day.
This one was supplied new to the Right Honourable Captain John Charles Best. What a name. In 1905. Down Van Golland, who worked as General Cartage in Wales for most of his life, and on his estate. Found by Mike Jones and rescued by the late Tom Varley, and passed on to his daughter Catherine. By present owners, and a complete restoration. And that's followed in by number 5, built in 1916 at Sentinel in Shrewsbury. Went to Brown Bailey Field in Sheffield and worked there night up until 1970, when it was purchased by Bass Charrington at the close of the steelworks, used for promotional work. Then this one bought by present owners in 2000.